when Giorgio spent $8,000 on OnlyFans last year that he hid in business expenses, I said while cutting my steak. His mother dropped her wine glass while his father turned purple, and Giorgio kicked me under the table frantically. He told me it was networking for his podcast about modern relationships, but honestly he was just addicted to a creator named Candy, who convinced him they had a real connection. His mother started hyperventilating while other diners turned to stare at our table. The credit card company called me about fraud, but it was just Giorgio buying her entire Amazon wishlist, including a hot tub that got delivered to Phoenix. By Friday, Giorgio was begging me to stop the honesty policy, saying I'd misunderstood what he meant, and that I was being cruel instead of constructive. You wanted brutal honesty, but only if it made you feel good about yourself, I said, while he sat on the couch looking defeated. You thought I'd tell you that you're secretly amazing and everyone else is wrong about you, but the truth is, everyone tolerates you because of your parents' money and connections. He started crying and said I was destroying him on purpose, that I'd turned something beautiful into a weapon. I sat down next to him and took his hand gently, looking into his eyes with complete sincerity, as his phone buzzed with another text from his mother asking where his father was. I showed him my phone screen and said, "Your dad isn't at a medical conference in Miami. His 23-year-old mistress just posted them shopping for cribs at Bye Bye Baby. Don't you think you should tell your mom the truth?" Giorgio grabbed my phone out of my hand so fast I barely saw him move, and started typing with shaking fingers that his dad was stuck in traffic somewhere on I-95. His hands trembled so bad he kept hitting wrong letters and having to delete them while tears rolled down his face onto the screen. I watched him type out this obvious lie to protect the same parents he'd spent 3 days demanding I be brutally honest with about everything. The phone buzzed immediately with another text from his mother asking why his father wasn't answering his own phone if he was just stuck in traffic. Giorgio looked at me with pure desperation in his eyes, silently begging me not to say anything about what we both knew was happening in Miami. I took my phone back from his sweaty hands and typed that we should all meet for coffee tomorrow morning to talk about something important. She texted back asking what was going on, but I just said we'd explain everything in person, and turned the phone off. Giorgio spent the rest of that night pacing around our living room, alternating between screaming at me for ruining his family and having panic attacks about what was coming. He accused me of planning this whole thing from the beginning just to destroy him and everyone he loved. I reminded him calmly from the couch that he literally demanded complete honesty for 3 straight days, and I was just following his rules exactly like he wanted. He threw a coffee mug at the wall and it shattered while he yelled that this wasn't what he meant, and I knew it. Around 2 in the morning, when neither of us could sleep, I heard him on the phone with his brother in the guest bedroom warning him about what was about to happen. His brother wasn't even surprised about their father and admitted he'd known about other women for years but never said anything. This revelation sent Giorgio into another complete spiral about what else everyone had been hiding from him his whole life. He came back to our bedroom crying and asking over and over why his brother never told him the truth about their dad. The next morning, Giorgio insisted on going to meet his mother alone first to soften the blow before showing her the evidence. I agreed but told him I'd already forwarded all the screenshots to myself in case he tried to delete them to protect his father. He looked at me like I was a complete stranger who'd invaded his home and destroyed everything he thought was real. While he was gone meeting his mother at some coffee shop downtown, I opened my laptop and started researching divorce lawyers in our area. I found one named Vicky Ridley who specialized in high-conflict divorces and had amazing reviews from women in